Hello everyone, I'm playing Bloody Nights with Froggy, Fairy Tales Become Darkness. I already played a bit just getting through the intro and stuff. Um, that's really it. I just haven't done anything in the first night at all. Let me show you the guide of how the characters work. Window, stove, door, camera. The hut camera overlooks the porch. Enemies can circle around the hut to enter the window or climb onto the roof and come down the chimney. Also remember that the on the lamp isn't limitless. In the dark he counts to 5, but the light disrupts him. Don't stay in the dark for too long. Darkness is his element, while light is his sworn enemy. Froggy can't see well in the dark. You need to turn off the lamp before Froggy enters the hut. If you couldn't turn off the lamp time, you can close the window or the stove door, depending on where Froggy is going. This will temporarily stall him, and after a few knocks, he will go near the hut. It's not recommended to stall him too often. His nerves aren't made of steel. So yeah, only 2 characters right now. Of course, since this is a FNAF game, if you're photosensitive or anything like that, don't watch this. I don't feel like killing anyone for my videos. But yeah, besides that, let's go. Sorry that I skipped over the intro and stuff. There's better YouTubers who recorded that, so you can just watch them after this. Please, don't leave now. Anyways.
Hello? Hello, Thomas. It's Lorenzi. Unfortunately, we couldn't talk through everything during the day, so I decided to call. Let me first explain about your workplace. You have access to the security cameras, which are located all across the Royal Garden. You can look through your computer. It's already set up and running. Don't worry. Yes, our equipment isn't new, unfortunately. But I think you'll still be able to spot any intruders. Also, I wanted to tell that the camera that has the hut visible is pointed at the porch of it. The window is around the corner, so if someone decides to secret the hut, I imagine you'll see them at the window soon enough. You know, being that shack alone isn't very safe. The window's open, the stove latch creaks, but we don't have any choice. I recommend keeping either the window or the stove door shut if anybody tries to get in. I don't think that will stop them, but it will certainly slow them down. Who knows what the night might bring. Also, I wanted to tell Dad I think I saw something under your table. Maybe it's rats? Either way, I don't recommend staying in the dark for too long. I gave you a lighter early today. Use it to light the lamp. The thing is, the oil won't last forever, and I'm afraid it won't last all night. So try to conserve it. Besides, the darkness might play into your hands if anyone tries to visit you. Without light, you'll be unnoticeable. You know, you told me that you have a family and children, and I'm just not sure this job is right for you. The risk of running into vandals, robbers, or God knows who else. If you want to quit, I fully understand. Come see me in the morning. I hope that we'll meet again. Good night, Thomas.
How suspicious. Anyways, turn that off. Save my oil. So we got cam 1, the palace, cam 2, the fountain, cam 3, left side, cam 4, right side, and then cam 5, the hut, which is where I am. I'm in there. So, right mouse button for the lighter. I just have to click it once and then... Okay, yeah, I just have to hold it over the lamp. Got it. Get out of here. Guess whenever I'm not dealing with the little thing under my table, I'll just be waiting for Froggy to show up. At least the time goes by pretty fast, so I'm not just sitting here doing nothing for a long time. Assuming maybe at 2 a.m. Froggy will show up. That's usually how FNAF games work when they wait to make their characters show up on the first night. Oh, there he is. 1:30 actually. Well, time to just stare at him for, till something else happens. Now you're at the fountain. Now I get a good look at you. You're actually kind of tall, I think. Certainly looks like it, actually. Intimidating enough size, not like a tiny little toy like the original game. Now you're at my hut. You'll move one more time to show you either going up on the roof or around to the window. Up on the roof, okay. It's my last time dealing with you, and then I'm out. Oh. Bye. And back at the palace. Coolio. Yeah, I knew you were about to show up. I can still light up this gold school. Now you're on the right side. Better close that mouth. Please. Thank you. Wasting my time. Back on the roof. Hi. Bye. Give me a sec. There we go. I'm glad Froggy's actually kind of moving kind of fast. Because, gives me things to do. Again, this is night one. There's usually not much going on. Are you actually gonna go around to the window this time? Yep. Hi. Goodbye. And goodbye to you too. It's 5 a.m. You better hurry up, Froggy. You're running out of time. Assuming I'm about to get one more visit from the counter, yep. And lights out. Hi. And I don't think he's gonna make it back in time, and I have plenty of oil, so I'm gonna keep it on. Yeah, I'm good. There we go. Pretty simple mechanics, but might get more difficult later. Well, obviously it will. That's the whole point of these type of games. All types of games, honestly, for the most part. Dawn has come. And so have I. But you'll be back. curiosity beckons into darkness. That's basically the stuff they said at the intro. Guard, what was that? How the hell there was some kind of rat in my hut and a giant toy frog walking around the garden. Of course I knew that the job wouldn't be easy, but this much? Hello, Thomas. God, I'm so glad you're here. Hello. What happened? No, nothing. I was worried that someone might have snuck into the garden and, him. I heard some noises during the night. Was someone walking in the garden? This is far too suspicious. The calls before shifts, the hints, he clearly knows something. I think I'd better play dumb. That way it'll raise fewer questions and less suspicion. I was checking the cameras all night and don't see anyone. Perhaps it was the wind? Yeah, maybe it was a... Are you sure that, you want to work here? You're definitely hiding something from me. I must find out what it is. And I doubt I'll find another job with such a good salary as quickly as that. Yes, the work here isn't difficult and the pay is good, so I think I'll stay here. Good. Yeah, great. Why did the previous guy disappear? His name was Daniel, right? Damn, Daniel, you died? Yeah, we honestly don't know what... We... We... We honestly don't exactly know... We honestly don't know exactly what happened to him. But it was probably the Vandals. The king doesn't get along with them. The only thing I don't understand is why they would do that. Why didn't you call the police so they would catch those murderers? Unfortunately, camera recordings were erased by someone and we can't identify the criminal. This guy became something else after everything that happened here. I hope you understand what risks you're taking and what you're exposing your family to if something goes wrong. Sorry, I have to go. You should get some rest after your shift. Goodbye. He's very bad at, you know, being acting natural. Anyways, 12 a.m. Tuesday. Kitty can see well in the dark, but the bright light can blind her. Turn on the lamp before you see Kitty in the hut. If Froggy and Kitty arrive together, close the window or the stove door, depending on who you want to stall at that moment. Kitty, like Froggy, won't let herself be stalled too often. I assume these are just, yeah, these are the previous, notes. Anyways. I'll shut up for the phone call.
Hey Thomas, it's Lawrence. I honestly didn't expect to see you at this place again. We have got other candidates who are single and will do any hassle to buy some bottles of alcohol. And you got kids and a wife. Yes, you do need to feed them. That's true, but let me tell you a bit about our garden instead. As you might have heard, people used to host happenings here, weddings and much more, up until recently. We don't really like to talk about Daniel going missing, but he was a good friend and a great neighbor before you. We we really miss him. So sorry, I got off track. Did you know that bright light may badly affect some animals? For example, cats see better in the dark than in the light. I don't know why you need that, but if a stray cat ever tries to sneak in, just leave the lamp on and maybe it will go away. Anyway, you can also just shut the window or close the stove door. Cats can crawl into the stoves, right? Alright, I think I'd better get to bed. Good night, Thomas.
Not suspicious at all, buddy. Anyways, time to wait till these rascals show up here. I have two of them to watch on the cameras now. There's one of them. Little kitty. Oh, and now you're here. There's no way Froggy snuck by, right? Yeah. There you are. Left side. And you're at the hut. Go to the window. Hi. Bye. Frog is taking his damn time. Now you're on the right side. Back at the hut. And going back to the window. Actually, oh, Froggy finally showed up. Hi. Oh, you have a cute little hat. Did all of the budget go into Froggy's animations? Because Kitty ain't moving on the cameras. Also, I must say, Kitty's a lot less intimidating than Froggy. Can you guess why? This is kind of creepy, I guess, but still. Let's see. Kitty, please move faster than Froggy. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Now, Froggy, do your thing. Preferably quickly, preferably quickly. Right now, I think I'm just gonna watch the hut. Make it easier for me. Instead of keeping track of them, I'll just watch the one camera that actually matters for this current night. Of course, later on, there's gonna be more problems. But right now, I'm good. Oh great, you're doing the thing again. I'm gonna hold off Kitty this time. And let Froggy do his thing. Now, Kitty... Yeah, I have plenty of oil. Hi. Bye. Hi. I feel like I'm gonna hear that little bugger say one a whole lot. Yeah, like that. You can't do anything, I win. They all tried. They all failed. Dawn has come. And so have I. Just gonna say that every time. But you'll be back. Curiosity beckons into darkness. Real goodly boy walking. Oh, hello, Lorenzi. Yeah, hi, Thomas. How was your shift? Guess we're climbing through the window. Excuse me? You understand perfectly well what I mean, Lorenzi. Don't make a fool out of me. Toys. Toys that walk during the night. Apologies, I have to go. What? Why? You don't answer me. Okay. I'll come back here anyway, whether you want it or not. 12 a.m. Wednesday, or as it's spelled, Wednesday. Croco moves between random cameras. Don't let Croco's charge run out, otherwise he will come for you. I don't swing that way, man, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, I just need to charge him. He's just a music box, but he moves around instead of just staying in one camera the whole time. Still,
Hello? Thomas. Our talk during the day really didn't go well. You mentioned toys that work at night, and yeah, I'm aware of their existence. I apologize for not telling you this up front. I hope that after seeing this for yourself, you'll get it without any unnecessary issues. I really wanted to help you, give hints how to defend against them. I worry about you. However, and you came here again, and again, and today you came again. I'm not ready to be the cause of a family provider's death. I tell you how to defend against tonight's enemy, but please, don't come here again. Today, Croco will be active. A plastic crocodile toy. He moves between random cameras. The toy runs on a battery that slowly drains. Keep Croco charged. If his charge reaches zero, then I'm afraid nothing will help. We don't need rumors about walking toys or any other terror surrounding this garden. These toys were created by an old acquaintance of the king's. We call him the philosopher. He is old, but he is very good with mechanisms. Initially, these toys were meant for events, but as you can see, everything went down a different path. Unfortunately, I can't tell you anything else. I'm not exactly in the best position myself, so please, think again about your presence in this job and good luck surviving the night, Thomas.
well, at least he's not pretending anymore. Now is Croco already here? No, I gotta wait for him to show up and then start charging him. So now the new strat is just... I think I heard him. Keep on charging Croco, but keeping a... Yep, there he is. He's kinda cute. Keep an eye on Croco. Keep charging him, and watch the hut closely. There you are. You just have to press it to get a bit of charge. You don't actually have to hold it. Oh, perfect. Well, I don't appreciate you being on my roof. I am glad that you're in this camera. It certainly makes things easier. kind of like the funny little noise he's making. And he's gone. He's in the palace with the other two. And Froggy left. Well, I could still wait a bit before checking the hut. Oh, perfect. Froggy should move first, right? You a-holes. Right now. Keep this on. Nope. Hurry up. Oh, hey guys. Come outside, we won't jump you. Like, no, you definitely will. Charge, charge, charge. Yeah, okay, let's... Just wait a second. Thank you. Oh, we go over here. And I just dealt with Froggy, so he's at the palace, so I don't need to worry about where he is. And then you move right here. This is great. Come on, Froggy. Hurry it up. We got a little counter down here. Thank you. Charge you back up. We're pretty good, it seems. Honestly, at this point, I might not even need to charge you up anymore. Or deal with the counter. Because they have to count to 5. Will you two actually make it to your attack positions in time? Oh, I closed the wrong one. That was just my bad. Your tip does nothing. I'm just stupid. Well, this sucks. Now I have to wait this entire time again. the biggest downside to FNAF games, in my opinion. If you die near the end, there's nothing you can do about how long it's going to take to get back to where you were. You're just stuck waiting all over again. And if you got that far, there's a good chance you just did something stupid, which means it wasn't actually anything challenging. You just failed, so now you gotta deal with being bored. Any new mechanics that were introduced that night? You already know how to deal with them since you made it that far. Whatever, we'll get through it. Come on, really? Thanks. Oh, there you guys are. Not messing up this time. And there you are. Hi. There you are. No. Nice. Now you're here. You. Should I be concerned with that on the right? I'm gonna use the ancient strategy of pretend it's not there, and it'll probably be fine. Could you get the heck out of here? I'm busy. That's great, Froggy. Nice. Cease moving, Croco. Wait, no. Almost did it again. Oh yeah, you're fine. Bye. And you're back here. Come on. Okay, now they're not gonna make it before I succeed. Good. No. Dawn has come, and so have I. But you'll be back. Curiosity beckons into darkness. Why did you tell him everything? I didn't tell him anything he hasn't already seen. This can't be it. He has family and children. Did you think about us? What will happen to us because of your pity? I don't know. You're acting on emotions. You can't do that. We're both in the same cage, so let's not make things even worse. You're making my job harder. If I have to kill people to continue living in stress and anxiety, then I'd rather just die. Go on, come ahead, hero, but you don't have the guts. You've killed before, and you'll kill again, because you know what happens otherwise. Your face on the front page of a newspaper. I don't know what we should do. I'm not happy about this either. But we don't have a choice, you know? Let's just keep doing what we're doing and not get in each other's way, okay? Okay. I don't know why I decided to give that guy a voice that's not fun for me to do, but that's his voice now. And of course, like with the other two, is going to keep on breaking into different voices randomly. And this is, yep, okay, just double checking. Patient's gnomes are located on the fountain camera. The patient runs out with each passing second. When the patient bar reaches 0, the gnomes will run to the hut. Scare the gnomes away with the light from the lighter, but remember, they won't stay in one place. Gnomes stop other enemies. Cool. That doesn't sound too bad, but I can't be sure. And Ray's phone call time.
Hi, Thomas. As far as I know, you are back on the shift. I really don't understand why do you need all of this. Can't you see the monsters behind the window, that giant creature under the table, or whatever the hell that is? Is this not enough? What drives you, Thomas? Do you need money so badly that you are ready to risk your life for your family? But this isn't that worth it. Why does everyone pretend that nothing's wrong? Why do I have to pretend that nothing's wrong? You, Thomas, are either a really good husband and a madly loving family man, willing to risk his life for his family, or you are just insane. Maybe you can handle that kind of responsibility, but I can't take it anymore. How many more people will die because of me? Because of my cowardice? Anyway, I'll help you. The gnomes will be active tonight. They remain in the fountain camera. Their patient slowly drains, and when it gets to 0, the gnomes will sprint to the hut. They are really afraid of the fire, so as soon as you see them inside, send the lighter right into their eyes, and then they leave. The other toys stop moving during that moment. Do not disturb the gnomes. I think this will work in your favor. I'm turning a blind eye to this for the last time, Thomas. I'll pay you everything at the end of the week, but you must promise me you won't come back here. You don't understand what you have gotten yourself into. He will not be patient. If we don't satisfy his hunger, he'll do it himself. And then we won't be so lucky. Good night, Thomas.
Well, back to it. There they are. Ah, little cutie patooties. Hi. Oh. Okay. Got it. I went silent there because I had to make sure I didn't mess up like an idiot. At least they don't stop the time, they just stop the other characters, so gives me a little bit of time to rest. And since they don't actually need the lantern to be on, they just need the lighter to be on. Oh hey, they look up they get more, they change the position depending on how much patience they have left. But yeah, since they don't actually have to look for, since I don't need the lantern on, I just need the lighter on, and the lighter doesn't have its own meter, this isn't too bad. Oh, they're basically here. Hi. 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 Froggy, if you would be so kind as to attack. Please. Took you long enough. Is Katie here? Nope. Oh good, you're here now. I can rest for a moment. Nah, I'm not letting you get to 2 again. Don't get used to that happening. I would like to keep it a one-time thing. Hi, Kitty. Get out of here. Let me... Just so that Kitty is already dealt with. Because I think I still have plenty... Yeah, I have plenty of oil. Yeah, here. Bro. Could you not? Froggy, was that seriously? That was you, wasn't it? Wow, you love slow down so that Kitty can catch up, so you can double team. Nope. 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 Stop that. Not like it matters at this point where anyone is. I win. I got worried there for a moment because I didn't know where Kitty was. She's pretty tiny. Anyways, 6 a.m., dawn has come, and so have I. But you'll be back. Curiosity beckons into darkness. Are you a complete idiot? What did I tell you about interference with my job? Why the hell are you suggesting and begging him to quit? You will bring us to certain death, idiot. I'm not ready to sacrifice another human. There must be another way. I've been here for 30 years, and I'm dealing with this for the first time. There is no way out. At least not yet. This freak show appeared out of nowhere, and I'm not at all sure it's from our world. Have you seen what it did to Daniel? You know what it can do to us if we don't feed him in time. This garden became a collection of horrors. I haven't slept for nights designing these killing machines. You think this is the fate I desired? No. Do you know what will happen next? He will arrive and peel our skin. Our eyeballs will be delicacy to him, and our bones will turn to dust. Are these your robots? No, it's only 11 p.m. and they activate on midnight. You think it's him? May God forgive us. My hunger can't wait much longer. Time for you two to become my meal. Womp womp. 12 a.m. Friday. Fascinating. How interesting. Well, back to it, I guess. Oh, the rain is... Oh. The rain's messing with the camera view. Great. Oh, hey, I saw you actually animate to look up. Oh, that's just great. Just what I wanted. Oh my god. I forgot. I was wondering why that little rat wasn't attacking for so long. Oh, great. After this, gotta go get Croco. can barely see them in the bottom right corner sometimes. Turn this on. I'm gonna need you hurried up. Thank you. Oh, oh, oh. That was a little bit too close for comfort. Give me a sec. Thank you, Frog. God, you guys are already here. Delay kitties. Hi. Wait, did you already? You did. Okay. They attack separately. Wait. No, what? No. Just in case. I don't know how violent Kitty's about to get. Okay. Oh. Nice. Okay. Definitely seeing why they put that flashing lights running now. You guys failed! I am the victor. You know what time it is. 6 a.m. Dawn has come, and so have I. I'd even mean that pun was intended about the whole you know what time it is with it being 6 a.m. I just meant, you know what time it is because the dawn has come joke, and so have I. Yeah, you get me. But you'll be back. Curiosity beckons into darkness. I get it, Froggy. Here we are. Your curiosity has gone too far. You're in complete darkness. You want answers. Well, the king is dead. But I took his farm. They brought me food, but I am still starving. Time to meet. Face to face. Well, 12 a.m. Saturday. Boss fight time. Against the king. This is old stuff, right? Yep, just always double checking. I don't want to get effed over. Light us now across. 1, 2, 3. He's already here. You don't have a lighter, instead you have a cross. The lamp can't be turned on or off. King Froggold has 3 attacks. Each attack must be repelled several times. The king goes to the window or the stove. Close the window or the stove door to keep him from getting through. Remember, you need to act fast. 2. The king drags and reaches his arm out of the window or stove. Hover the cross at his hand and wait until it goes away. The king runs to 3 is... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3. The king runs to a random camera, find him and watch until he moves. Continue on the next page. The oil on the lamp slowly runs out, so by 3 a.m. the light will be gone. In the dark, clones of King Froggold will appear. Fight them off with your cross. Also, the toys won't move tonight. Good luck. He probably ate them because he's such a fat chud. There you are. How you doing? He's a big boy. I shall wait patiently. Oh. I think I have to hold down left click, but I'm not sure. Either way I'm doing it. Ah, flashing lights. Right, that's what... Ah, that's the main flashing lights thing. Oh. He's so beautiful. No homo. Listen. A straight man can admire another man's beauty. Ah. If he doesn't physically kill me, the seizure sure will. Shh. Evil things always love to do the shh pose. I'm worried for when he actually tries to get through the window and stove, because I have to close it, and you know, it's actual full-on motion thing. I can't just hold down left click and succeed. I was getting lucky with the spawning positions for a while there, but then he, you know, decides to wait. He decides to make me go to the very last camera. My light's about to run out. Pretty sure he moves like to the roof or to the side where the window is. He doesn't just go from hut to attacking me, but I'm not gonna test that out. I'm trying to, you know, survive. Is the light out? It sure is. Oh, I messed up. I went to click and then, you know, the slight movement of my pointer finger caused my ring finger to go on an adventure, doing its own thing. Hate that my brain works like that. Like, oh, this body part wants to move. Well, even though they're not connected, and when you aren't trying, you can move. When you are making sure to not move them at the same time, you can do it just fine. But when you actually need them to stay still, nah. Okay, yeah, he does do it. It's all on the roof. Nope. It also might have been muscle memory since he only attacked with his hands last time. You chud. I'm just gonna keep using that insult. He didn't like it. I really hope people paid attention to my warning at the start to, you know, not watch if you're sensitive to flashing lights. Or else they are currently doing a funny little dance on the floor right now. Get the hell out of here. In fact, go back to hell. If the cross is working, you're most likely a demon, so go back there. Go on. Get. I'm hungry. I understand, man. Acting like this because you're hungry. I did it again, but I recovered fast enough this time. Why would you make the stove door glow if it's not grabbable in that position? I do not take accountability for that. What? Why? Why? Why is it glowing? It shouldn't be glowing unless I'm actually on it. Why is there two separate glowing bits? Why the hell would you have that? I don't understand from a video game perspective, like a developer perspective. Why would you put that in? It just confuses me. Like, imagine how many games you've played where, like, when you see a prompt, you do that. You press whatever activates that prompt. Now imagine if the game gave you a prompt, but then you can't actually hit it there. Which I feel like I've seen games do that before. But that's bad game design. Don't give me a little sign that I can do something here if I can't actually do something here. I'm gonna be mad about that for a while. As soon as I got hungry too. So now I'm gonna be hungry and angry separately, and then the hunger's gonna make me more angry, therefore hangry. Hangry. I don't even blame you, King Froggled. That wasn't your fault. That was the game. For example, the random bits of static that keep happening even when no one moves, like that. He's the only one here, no one else moved. Oh, you decided to be on the camera I was already watching. Here you are. Telling me to shush. No. I don't wanna. I really have to log in because of the bullcrappery that could happen. Are you actually just gonna attack me in person twice? Wow. Really? You're gonna be precise about where the cross has to be too? I'm not battling against King Froggle, I'm battling against the game itself. The precision it requests of me. Get out of here. I've played Five Nights at Candy's 3 before. I know how to deal with you. Is that hell opening up before, like, below me? Is that why it's getting red? Are you bringing me to your house since I'm beating you in mine? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, the clones do not reset your position. I assume so, since, you know, they're just clones, they're not actually you doing anything. Do you skip over the palace entirely now? Or do you just move that fast out of it? To the point where I might as well count it as just skipping it. Also, the clones work exactly like the gnomes. You hover over them, and they stop the other characters from moving. Nope, you don't skip. You just move that fast. Fun. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Doing this again, huh? Because it worked. It worked out every other time for you. I see you. Nope. You're just wasting time at this point. You can't reach me in time. Clones can, but they just waste time. There we go. So besides the one death that I just fucked up, I am still upset at the other one. 6 AM, dawn has come. Is that... Oh, and so have I. Was that my second... Or it was either my third or fourth attempt. I don't know. This is the end. I'm still just mad about this stupid door thing. You've come a long way. Why highlight it if I can't do anything with it? You got what you wanted. I am a creature of darkness, tainted by blood and fear. The sun's rays will burn me to a crisp. Too juicy. Meat. You just trying to make me as hungry as you are, huh? I devoured the souls that came to me. Came? I can still hear them begging for mercy. I feel the blood on my lips. And this only whets my appetite. I'm still hungry. So am I. Can you shut up so I can go eat now? And that means... in the deep dark... web? Where you'll lose yourself. I'll rip out and devour your heart. And this will be my final bite. Oh yeah. Wasn't this released on April 1st? I forgot about that. I'ma let you enjoy this. Peak Cinema. Bum 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 bum, Mr. Sandman. I have no idea how copyright works, so I don't know if I'm gonna get assassinated by this song. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by Froggy. He be hitting a jig. I didn't know he had the schmoves. Why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. You're welcome for playing. I must kindly request that you remove the little highlight on the doors when you're not even able to grab them yet. I'm so upset about that. There is no reason to have that. Anyways, I did it, and then Sunday is a little extra secret night, which is just probably super difficult. But I already saw this. This is just playing the game, which would be Sunday. This is settings. This is the guide of how to beat all the characters. And then backstage is extras, I presume. Characters. Froggy. Oh, okay, there we go. Got Froggy. You could, pause at any positions you want. I'm not going to pause on his ass. Kitty. There is no ass to pause on anyways, so, But yeah, I like her little Christmas hat she has on. The Santa hat. Chiburishka. Chiburishka. I think I did good enough for it to pass. Not good, just good enough. But yeah, this is a little counting shit. Anyways, Croco. I like the Croco. He's a pretty cool guy, I must admit. Look at his funny little eyes. He reminds me of my dog, with how, the two eyes never face one direction, no matter how hard they try. Anyways, the gnomes. Seems two of them have merged into this big boy. I like his hair. That was like the only thing I could see when the lamp was off and I was trying to find him in the bottom right corner. And then King Froggled. He's a big boy with pig feet and a big old face. He was kind of lit on fire from the sun though, so Oof. Anyways, jump scares. Nah, turn the sound on. Died to Kitty once just because I skill issued. Hold on, let me... Meh. Croco! With the gnomes. Saw this one at least twice, from what I remember. And I still blame the game for one of those deaths. The other one, I take full responsibility. That was my bad. Development. Sketch of Froggy, the first sketch of the game, or in the game. Which one? In the game. Modeling, more modeling. Like, touching up Chiburishka's old design, and then Chiburishka's design which made it to the game. Them being modeled. A sketch of Kitty, initially her eye wasn't meant to glow. And then sketch of Croco, his design barely changed during modeling. I mean, he was basically already perfect. I don't know what you could change. Just some modeling of these fellas. A sketch of gnomes. I was too lazy to do the 3 models, so I fused them into one. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Modeling of the gnomes. I'm gonna keep calling them gnomes instead of gnomes, because I like gnomes. A sketch of Froggle, the most difficult character to model. Well, yeah, he's the biggest one, and also he was a completely original design from what I know. That's a fun face. That's a fun face. That's a fun everything. That's a fun boy. I see he was gonna enter a little bit more in old version of the game. The cabin, which didn't change much. The I can see it was translated to English, especially with since we have all these. I think it's Russian, but I'm most likely wrong. But yeah, and also that ending song was in a different language. Yeah, just them finishing up the actual area. You will bring us to certain death, idiot! Oh. This is my cat. Aww, that's a cute cat right there. Reminds me of my cute cat. Sorry, I'm a stupid American. I'll leave all the cutscenes for the days, final, and then the little clip at the end. But yeah. That's it for Bloody Nights with Froggy, Fairy Tales Become Darkness. I'll come back to beat Sunday later, but I'm hungry, and I just want a break, But I'm not gonna have a Kit Kat. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want, and please don't die so that you can watch more videos from me. I need to get somewhat popular so I can pay bills. I don't want to get an actual job. I know, scary. Anyways, I'm gonna stop stretching on this outro. It's like the length of a Dashi intro. Goodbye.